Hello everybody, welcome back to Down Home with the Smiths. Today we're going to be doing pork chops, biscuits, and gravy. I'm going to do the biscuits, and Mom, we're back with her today, and she's going to be doing the pork chops and the gravy. And we'll get everything laid out here, and we'll be back here in just a minute. Okay, we're back. Mom's got the grease in the skillet. We're going to fix these in an electric skillet. She's got the grease in the skillet.
A little bit of oil.
Use canola oil. We're going to get our tenderloin in here, get it fried up, and I'll get started on the biscuits, and
we'll get started on the gravy.
you want some good, give us some good white looking tenderloin. I don't like a lot of fat streaks running through the tenderloin. Light colored tenderloin seems like it fries out better and makes better gravy. So we'll get this tenderloin fried up, and I'll get started on
what it looks like when you
there's our
you want the white looking
there's our tenderloin that we bought. So we'll get everything. We'll get this tenderloin fried up, and I'll go ahead and get set up here and get ready to make the biscuits, and we'll come back after she gets the tenderloin fried and do the gravy. Hello, we're back. We're going to go ahead and start putting our biscuits together. I went ahead and sifted my flour. I've got 2 cups of, we use White Lily self-rising flour. I'm going to add some cooking oil. This is canola oil. We added about 1 1/4 ounces, looks like. And we're going to add our buttermilk. Go ahead and mix it here a little bit, see what we need. Okay, we've got them mixed up. We're going to go ahead and flour out our surface here. Get our dough out. I'll have a list of all the ingredients. We'll roll them out with a small rolling pin. I like my biscuits kind of thin, you know, whatever how thick you want. And our biscuit cutter, let's see if we can find it.
drawer.
There it is. Okay, we'll go ahead and get them cut out here. Put them in the pan. Just grease your pan. We use Crisco to grease the pan with, and we're going to brush the tops with a little butter. Let's see if I can bring them on over here. we're gonna bake these at 500 degrees, and we'll let you see what they look like when we get done.
Okay, now we're getting ready to make our tenderloin or pork chop gravy, any one you want to call it. It's really boneless pork chops, and I'm going to put, I've got about 2.5 tablespoons of the grease that I left in the skillet. And I'm going to start out with, say, about 3 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to cook that a little bit. You have to let it cook enough to cook up the flour. You don't want it to be gravy that tastes floury, so you have to stir it in the grease enough and let it cook or fry enough till it's got your flour stirred up good. And you can see here where I was telling you about fried white pork chops. When you fry white looking pork chops, it makes the skillet real brown like this, so you don't have to brown your gravy. You don't have to brown the flour. There's enough of that brown stuff to come off of the pork chops that flavors the gravy, and it flavors it real good when it's brown like that. There's a piece of the pork chop I'm going to pick out. It's got too brown, but get it real. Now I've got 2 cups of milk here, and I'm going to start out, and I don't know if it'll take it all or not, it probably will. And you don't have your skillet real hot when you're pouring your milk in either. You have it cool down to let it cool off before, and you don't want your milk to start boiling as soon as you pour it in there. You want to have it stirred up real good, and before it starts to boil. Because if you don't, it'll be lumpy. You don't want no lumpy gravy. Bring it to a boil slowly. If you want to put pepper in it, you can. Sometimes I do, and sometimes they'll wait till they eat it and then they put their pepper in. What I poured in there was, I used canned cream, and I put a cup of cream and a cup of water, made it half and half. You can make it with milk, but I think cream is much better. It just has a better flavor made with cream. Now it's beginning to boil here, so I'm going to go ahead and add my other milk because I believe it's going to take it. Stir all the brown stuff down around the sides and on the bottom of the pan to make your gravy better. You'll make it brown and you'll make it better. Now some people maybe like their gravy a little bit thicker than others. It depends on what you like. If you want to put a little more water in it, or milk, you can. But if you don't, put 2 cups of, like I said, water and milk together, half and half, and 3 tablespoons of flour, and you've got it about the right consistency for me. See, it's not real thick and it's not real thin, it's just right. And I let it boil a little while to get it all boiled together and let it boil good. And then you're ready to put it over them biscuits that Rick made a while ago and ready to eat your dinner or your supper, either one. So there you go.
Okay, everybody, we're back. We've got our biscuits done. Go ahead and show you what they look like here. And we've got a plate here that we've got fixed. Looks like my dad's lunch. So, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of some of this food we fixed, and we'll be back in a minute to wrap it up. Hello everybody, welcome back to Down Home with the Smiths. We hope you enjoyed the video today. We'll try to get another video out pretty soon. We may do something gluten-free sausage balls, and we're going to try to get out a recipe soon on homemade fried apple pies. So if you liked the video, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.